Hey everybody, it's TheModernNative, Mrs. Native, and we did my cast. I got it on video already, so that's going to be coming up in a second. And we might be cooking or doing a garden video. We got some tomatoes to harvest, so there's all that. But yeah, so stay tuned. Yeah, the tarp's all messed up. It's hanging. But yeah, stay tuned. Alright everybody, so
Remember to speak louder.
my itchy stick broke, but that's fine. Mrs. Native painted my cast.
He did.
So I'm gonna see.
It doesn't look like much upside down, so.
It's actually working to cut the plaster, but not the cloth, which is fine.
Weird.
Oh, the plaster crushes.
Yeah, and crumbles and stuff. Yeah.
It's closer to nail than the.
But once you get that off, it should be easy to get the other stuff off.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to cut this free and get this off. It slipped a little bit. It's been doing fine, but it slipped a little bit, and I ended up having to try to catch myself one time, and I bent my knee too far, and there was a small cracking sound coming from the cast, and now it moves and shifts too much. So I've been having this achy feeling coming from my knee, but it's more like a healing kind of itching, healing, aching sensation. And I've been having less pain when walking, but I've also been trying to avoid walking the last couple of days. And the thick part doesn't want to come off. Mr. Native's getting ready to go up and take a shower. I think I'm going to share the actual outdoor shower setup with you guys and show you guys what system they have up there, which is really useful. The shower setup up there, it'd be really good for off-grid. It takes no power, it's just propane.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry folks, I did not realize that this was going to take so long to cut through.
I did.
Oh, and I just realized why that one guy probably thought the dogs needed water, because Mr. Pants-a-Lot over here, who the minute I'm doing anything around starts panting.
Anything. Whatever.
He's very excitable. That's why he pants. They have water right there.
They do. They have water all around, actually.
Yeah, we're doing waters today, but normally we have like 3 or 4 of them around. They still have a couple, but the dogs always have water.
No matter what.
People aren't used to a dog just constantly panting, but
he's a wolf dog.
And he's still a puppy. He's psychologically stunted from his upbringing. Oh shit. And you know, he's got some mental problems. So he's still an immature little puppy, even though he's 2 years old.
Yeah.
You know I'm talking about you.
Why is he in a rat?
Uh-huh. And right now he's picking up a stick and tossing it down and throwing a fit. So obviously this cast was pretty solid. And I'm just trying not to stab myself too. That's where one of the breaks was, in the back of my knee. The crack,
Mm-hmm.
that whole spot just gave free, so it was already cracked. Oh.
And
Cranking
then
my
it's a good thing that you're doing it today then.
Yeah.
It probably wouldn't have lasted any longer.
No. Well, it wasn't holding it anymore, that's why I needed to redo it.
I know. But now you know the way you need to do it, so it's not going to be anything.
That was my first time doing a cast. I knew theory, I just needed some practice. I've done splints before, I've set bones, but I've never had to actually make a cast. It was always a wrap. You know, it's an animal, a farm animal, and I gotta wrap it, and then the wrap comes apart, I gotta rewrap it, because if you do a cast, they'll chew on it, and then they're eating plaster. And... Almost there.
Almost there. Almost there.
There we go. And you can tell it's pretty well formed in my knee.
Mm-hmm. There you are. Look, you look like a mummy now. Ripped gauze.
Look, ready for Halloween.
Exactly that. Shh. No.
Probably reuse a lot of this.
Possibly, yeah.
I'd rather not have any chance of things itching, so I'm just going to do a new one, because we have it.
Yes.
And it was the cheapest part of getting this stuff.
Sorry for the bratty sounds in the background. Someone's being a very bad brat. And he does this every time we're filming because he knows we're filming.
Yeah, we're doing something, we're not paying attention to him. He's
Not like we don't do that 24/7.
Oh, my knee looks a lot better. My own maze of gauze here. I have a little bit of swelling here, but that's just from last night. Okay, there's less shifting now. Usually when I would just touch it like that, it would shift a little bit.
It's not looking as bruised as I would have thought.
Right here is still swollen, but that's a lot better.
Not as hot as I would think. I'm trying to touch it light, just to feel if there's any blood pockets. Don't like how puffy right here is.
That's the hit. That's still the bruise.
Yeah,
that's the muscle still needing to come down.
Okay.
No, don't push.
I'm not. I'm just feeling cross.
You can see the line now.
Yeah. Kind of created a bone spur right here.
That's why that was itching. I had an open sore right there.
That, and you have the indent right here. See that? It's a little sunken.
It's just swollen.
No, I know.
This right here is swelling, and it's swelling down here. But that's just the stress from my tendon. It's literally only been 4 days.
And it's got a bit of a curve now. Your knee is definitely curved a lot more than it was.
It's because I've been cutting it out
I know.
to try to get it to heal.
I know.
That, I can always just get it to
realign.
But, yeah, I'm okay with how it's healing. I don't think I need to go for an X-ray.
No, I don't think you do.
As long as nothing happens.
Seems like, yeah, as long as you don't keep, straining it and bending it or anything like that. You need to put on the new cast and let that set.
I'm trying to, right there is the good comfortable position.
And give it some air. Let it breathe for a little bit.
Well, I'd rather just cast it.
Only time to do it. But we won't be taking that cast back off.
But Mrs. Native painted that. Did it so that way I could see it. It was my scenery.
So he could see it, so other people could see it.
But now I'm gonna have people sign it because it's gonna stay on for a while.
Yep. He's being a little whiny because he's not getting his way. He's just being a brat today. Gotta work on the brat. According to him, anyway. Right?
Yeah.
We work on his schedule.
He wasn't ready to start filming. He wanted to play more.
It looks a little tight on your thigh.
This gauze has a lot of stretch. I'm doing this tight so that way it won't shift. Part of the shifting was the gauze shifted quick.
You sure? Why are you going so far?
Because this one is going to be slightly bigger. So it doesn't move.
True. I'm going to set this out there and go potty.
There. It's snug. But I still have blood flow. Now, I'm not going to dip the whole roll like I did last time. I feel like that it was just too hard to work with, especially when it got towards the end. So I'm going to do a roll, or a big strip. Give it a quick dip. Try not to let it get too messed up. And then start right on the knee. Press it down. And the back of my knee had too much sag last time. So I'm going to push it in a little more.
Where's the cover for the other one?
Around. I'm not sure. On the rolling work table in the garage, the original lids are there. They might not hold as well, but they will.
I mean, if anything, we can get one down here, take the top off that
Yep.
one, bring it back up for the other.
I might put it up there behind the...
Oh, yeah, it's right there, actually.
So probably gotta remember doing that. And I'm trying to be really careful this time not to move before it's set.
Yeah.
Mrs. Native had a little accident by the fire and I needed to help her last time. So.
I did scorch the top of my hand. And we're going to be making another video later of the garden.
Yep. This one is coming out much better.
Because you're taking your time with it.
Yeah.
You needed to, that was the problem. And this is why they think he needs a drink, because he's always doing this.
Yeah.
This is just because he's running back and forth and he doesn't stop. Never stops. It's almost like when I did clay work.
Well, that's what this material is for.
This would work for the boys too.
Yeah, but I get them to not chew on it.
That's when you do the cone of shame. It's definitely not going to go anywhere. Why I waited.
Thank you.
Kind of figured.
Yeah, just scoop it up and pour it into this.
They are ripe. Beautifully ripe. I'll be back.
So I think I'm good for now.
Okay.
See you in a bit, guys. So Mrs. Native and I got a little harvest basket, and we're gonna get some stuff for dinner.
Well, it's not technically a harvest basket.
That's what we're using it for.
What
It's a
I'm
harvest
using
basket.
as a harvest basket, but it's gonna be my hanging planter pot thing.
Eventually.
Eventually, with some, you know, a flower or some shit.
But we're going to get some tomatoes and a banana pepper and some of the green onions, and we're gonna make up a roast.
A roast stew type deal.
So we wanted to show you guys the garden. So.
I'm getting all the red ones, right? Most of these anyways that are...
Most of the red ones.
These ones that are soft, right?
Uh-huh.
These ones.
Twist.
Don't have to. They're loose.
Yes, but it saves the rest of them that are on there. That's awesome. And then we are going to go harvest some of the green onions over there. A couple of carrots and a banana pepper. Well, whatever ones you like. We have all these banana peppers. I'm going to grab a deformed one off of the big guy, so that way it'll focus on the nice plants that we have going on. And then we're going to come over and grab some carrots. I really like these banana peppers.
Huh?
I really like these big banana peppers. Were you grabbing a couple of green ones so that way you can, like,
No.
okay.
No, they're not ready. The green ones aren't even soft. I'm literally only grabbing the really, really red ones.
And we weren't going to do any of these
God.
green bell peppers because they aren't ready.
Look at this fucking bundle. I just opened this and look at this fucking bundle.
Oh, wow.
You see it?
Yeah, there's a ton of them in there.
Yeah.
Oh. Sorry about my grunting. My leg is stiff in the new cast. It's a little stiff. You have some red ones in there?
I had a couple, like quite a few red ones in here actually.
Nice. And remember to save some. You can let them stay ripe and better on the vine if we're not going to use them all.
If I touch them and they fall in my hand, they're done.
Okay, I'm saying, though, you can still leave them on the vine so they stay good for an extra couple of days, because we're not going to use them all tonight. You said what?
We have our first big red ripe one.
Oh, nice. Is it red ripe? I'll look at it when we come out. Come over to the onions.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely red.
Onion.
No. Onion, yeah.
Grab some green onions.
So those are the
Now,
tomatoes like that.
oh, nice. That's plenty. So, down there, if you want, there is a couple of red scallion kind of onions. They're the small, they haven't fully grown yet, basically.
You mean like down here in the ground, or like here in the back?
Right there. Right there. These two little nubs. They will continue to grow if we leave them, but if you wanted to have a couple of those onions, we could have those.
No, I was just going to do one big green onion.
Okay, that'll be plenty. It's a big one. Alright, so there is...
Oh, wait. Do you see those little red ones?
Oh, I'll grab a couple of those in a minute.
Those are Munchies ones.
Do you see the carrots? The bundle of 3?
Right here?
Yeah. I'll dig those out because of your nails.
I don't give a shit. Your fucking nails. They're made of dig. Who cares? I'm gonna... Yeah.
So, pop them out.
I don't feel that large.
That's fine. We're just doing this to have a couple of baby carrots.
And I literally just did my own. I don't give a fuck.
So we have a couple of baby carrots to throw in there. It's just for some extra texture. Because we're going to try to save these for a few more days so we can get some cans. We need to get some money up so that way we can get some canning jars and can these over the fire.
I knew it. There's a spider on my back.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I just crushed him.
I didn't see it.
Pretty sure he just bit me.
Alrighty, so Mrs. Native is going to go grab some of those should be Romas. That's a fine enough spot. Watch your feet. Just a few of those if you want to snack on it.
Yep, just a couple snack ones.
I want people to see your reaction. They haven't seen us eat anything out of here. We keep taste testing and then could have just done the dry rub. That's what I always do.
My hands were dirty though.
Yanka.
Oh my
So
God,
juicy.
So juicy. Mmm. Yummy.
So are you good with those?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like they could stay ripe for a couple more days.
Yeah. Those ones are still a little orange. Oh, hang on.
A couple of good red ones. The leg.
Tons of baby ones down here too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that is feeling nicely.
Feeling the hanger and it's firm.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what banana pepper did you want to do?
So this is our biggest guy.
I want to see how fucking
Yes,
big he
I
is
want to
on
pluck
us.
this one.
What about this guy?
I mean, he's pretty deformed. This one does have like a few more popping off the top. Like they sprang up and fruited very suddenly. I'm very happy.
All of them did.
And even my clones that I dropped in, this was a clone that literally just sprang up. So was this one. This was a clone. You're teabagging peppers.
Yeah.
Talk about spicy. That's spicy content right there. So which one do you want?
I'll come to it.
Giggity. Oh, my freaking knee. Oh. Oh. I've been trying to avoid taking pain pills because I want to feel what's going on. I don't want to be too out of it.
I think these ones can go a little bit more too. They're big, but they're still sort of hardish. So, okay. And we were gonna do which pepper?
Do you want to do the one above the big guy?
This one?
Yep. You might need 2 hands for that. How nice is it? Don't snap it yet. Firm?
Nice.
Nice. Let me smell. Look how cool that is. It's nice. Oh. Swinging my leg around.
This is the tomato that I was talking about. These ones. They're red, but they're still sort of like
A couple of days
hardish. Yeah. And then this guy.
It's the first one that actually looks like a full-on beefsteak. Is it ready?
It is ready. It is.
Oh,
I don't want to like move it anymore because.
Yep, pop it off. Oh, that's so cool.
Oh yeah, any longer and it would have been bad. Something's been messing with it.
No, it's
Scraping probably.
stretch growth. It grew so fast I think it stretched.
It
I've
was
seen
one
that
of the
happen.
first ones, so I mean.
See the breaks in the skin? That's not like damage or anything. That's rapid growth like stretch marks. Oh, little guy back there. But,
I think he can go a little bit longer though.
yeah, so can the rest of these. I want to try to save them, remember? I want to try to can these. I want these to last all winter.
But that was our first big guy that's gonna go big, and now you can see these up close.
It's a whole... like, looking like a grapevine in there.
Because I have another red one right there. Sort of red, but it's not as red as I would want it to be.
Oh, yeah.
Not the way
Now,
I have these other red ones.
This was one of our biggest guys, but he's gone soft very suddenly, and it wasn't even fully ripe. So, I'm not sure what I might do with that. I might crush it down for a puree, because it hasn't gone bad yet.
I don't know how I'm liking this color on this one, though. Very discolored.
I think it's because it's ripening without direct sunlight.
Yeah, probably.
But it'll be alright. I think it'll just take longer. Might have a little less color.
Oh.
There you go. Oh yeah, this squash is making friends with you.
Oh yeah, I wanted to check this guy. Oh yeah, Stabby. Hate the fucking squash leaves.
Oh yeah, still nice and solid.
Oh yeah. Very solid.
I'm a little disappointed that we only have like 2 real fruits. Careful, the guy you just knocked down, baby. He's got fruit on him. You gotta pick him back up. He was standing so upright. So, you gotta anchor itself on. There we go. He was anchored and salvaged. Because he still has one. And that's our winter squash. It's the only winter squash we really have. And Mrs. Native is very happy with her harvest.
It's just a tiny little harvest.
It's a nice little meal, some snacks. It's our first little foray into tasting our foods.
And if you didn't know this, you can chop this up. It's almost like chives, kind of like tasting. You can chop these stems up, and it's an herb. It's actually pretty tasty to put.
It's what they use as a garnish a lot of times too.
Yeah.
Oh. Now we're going over to the potatoes. No.
I thought we had some grown on that.
They are, but they're not ripe yet.
Ugh, why are you all drenched?
All right, so there are potatoes. Watch your feet. Right there. See the dead-looking plant?
This?
Yeah.
That's a potato?
Yeah, underneath. Let me step over.
So I just dig?
Yes.
Dig it out?
Ow.
Really? This is a potato?
Yes. Freaking monster coming up doing that shit next to me. Oh, I guess I did get the only potato that was growing on it so far.
Yeah, because it came off of this. This is the little bill. Aw.
Alright. I was testing it to see, but let's see, there is...
There's another one right here.
And right here. Let's go with this guy.
Oh, look at that guy. He's so cute. Aww.
Potato.
It's so cute. Look at this.
The tater. He's a tater.
He's a tater.
Trying to see if there's any more here. Because then I can just leave it and let it go, because down there I stuck a part of the potato stalk that I broke off, and it is growing a potato. It's just a super small potato. Like this. It's a super small potato.
It's so tiny.
Alright, we have 2 little potatoes and a bunch of tomatoes.
It's
like, that's
cute.
enough.
And
unfortunately,
that I can put into it, so.
Fortunately, this guy died. So
But it's fine because it still has the crystals on it, and it still has some oil left in the greens. So we're gonna finish letting it dry out, and then we're gonna smoke it.
Yep. So whatever. But then
you got the beautiful.
we have some very pretty colas
Is there
going.
any red tomatoes on the outside? I couldn't tell, but there are tomatoes on the outside.
Punk. I almost tripped trying to get the butt.
I know.
No. All still just green ones.
Okay. Surprise. So do you want to just pluck this then? There's no sense the stems just...
Yeah, we'll do it after.
You didn't want to just do it right now?
No.
I kind of wanted to get it hung up and...
I'm saying, let me finish the video, and then we'll do it after. But bam, we do have some leaf dying, but it's fine. Step away so I can get in. Thank you.
Watch it. And down.
There we go. All right. So let's do our finisher so that way we can enjoy our harvest, the fruits of our labor. All right, everybody. Thank you for sticking around for our garden update and our little harvest and fixing my knee. And yeah, remember until next time to get out there, be a native. Go beast.